Recently, I challenged myself to platinum all 12 canon Resident Evil games in the series, and so far I have platinumed the first 8 games, and I only have a star-studded lineup remaining. Canonically, Resident Evil Revelations 2 is the next game in the series, and it is one hell of a joyride. Resident Evil Revelations 2 begins with a stoic retelling of Resident Evil Revelations that turns into an advertisement for TerraSave, a humanitarian agency that is currently hosting a fancy dinner party. This dinner party is attended by none other than Claire Redfield, who spends the vast majority of the party exchanging some pleasantries with her new gal pal Moira, before getting pulled to the side by her new boy toy Neil, who just so happens to like gossip a lot more than work.
Hey, that Barry Burton's girl?
Yep, Moira started today.
Oh, okay.
But you've got to be careful if you're going to mention
Her and her dad? Oh yeah, emotional minefield.
Claire doesn't much care for gossip and decided to return to the party only to be attacked by a helicopter as a squad of armed henchmen storm into the penthouse and kidnap Claire in front of everyone. Naturally, because we are Claire freaking Redfield, we begin the game by waking up in a prison cell with no idea of how we got there. Why is it that Claire always finds herself in prison? This is the second game she's woken up in a prison cell. Unlike our previous endeavors, we are not alone on this island. This time around, Moira is also kidnapped, and despite her uncharacteristic hatred for hand cannons, she proves to be a very useful partner throughout much of the adventure.
You need a gun too, Moira.
Then give her your pistol.
I really don't. Sorry. I don't do firearms.
What do you mean you don't do firearms? Dude, your dad is Barry Burton.
Sorry. I forgot. Maybe we can find you something else.
What? Okay. Oh, well. Oh, so she is useful. Although I'm not quite sure how she did that, but it's impressive. It soon dawns on the duo that we are not alone and are actually being guided through this prison by someone else, just like rats trapped in a giant maze.
Fear what you will become, and become what you fear.
What? Who the fuck is quoting poetry?
Are you afraid? You can tell me. Talk to me.
What are you talking about?
So the bad guy is actually a bad girl.
In response to fear.
After realizing that the bad guy who kidnapped us is actually a bad girl that kidnapped us, Claire and Moira do the sensible thing and decide that finding a way off of this rock is their best option for survival. Despite hordes of zombies chasing them, the duo finds a radio tower and manages to send out a distress call, hoping that anyone is able to hear them.
Right. This better work.
Fuck! Is anyone picking this up? My name is Moira Burton. Please, send help! Please!
Oh, God. What is this place?
Despite the distress call taking 6 months to be received, it was eventually received by the daddiest daddy who's ever daddied. Nope, I'm not talking about Leon S. Kennedy. I'm talking about Barry freaking Burton. There he is.
Figure out where we are. Please, God, send help. Jesus, is anyone even out there? Oh, fucking shit on a stick.
I'm here, baby. Please be alive.
Oh, yeah. Dude, his dad instincts are about to go off the chart. Throughout Barry's campaign, you have to balance protecting his newly adopted daughter Natalia with schwacking hordes of zombies that look like they were made in one of Heisenberg's factories. Fortunately, Natalia has the ability to see through walls, much like Ellie in The Last of Us, but her gift goes just a little bit further. Not only can Natalia see through walls, but she can see the sweet spots on enemies that you need to shoot in order to actually send these zombies back to the grave. It's the head, it's the head. When shooting zombie tumors isn't enough to send them to the fiery depths, Daddy Barry can channel his natural dad powers. For those of you that don't know, dad powers are literally limitless. They can vary from instantly opening a jar of sketty sauce, catching a baseball barehanded while holding a baby, or, in Barry's case, killing a small army of zombies with a couple thousand tons of steel. Yeah, we're gonna sprint to the finish. No we're not, no we're not, no we're not.
You all right?
That was the most dad thing I've ever seen. Our boy literally just went into dad mode instantly. He just like grabbed her, picked her up, sprint through the danger, turned around, blew it up, and was like, hey, are you okay? That was easily the most dad thing I've ever seen. That was awesome. That was awesome. Okay, next episode, Contemplation. Okay, so we're a quarter of the way done already. It'll probably take me like, for one playthrough of me not knowing exactly what to do. Hey, 3 women and a Barry clear episode 1. First trophy in the bag. Hell yes. Just when we thought that Barry was the only alpha male on the island, we run into 2 dudes that seem to be pretty tough, but apparently aren't tougher than a Redfield.
Gabe?
Redfield. You're alive.
All right, get up.
Oh, God. You owe me a pair of underpants.
Come on in.
Luckily, they turn out to be Claire's homies, and one of them suggests that we rebuild a helicopter and use it to escape the island. While this idea seems to be a good one, the Overseer decides to ring the dinner bell, and then a horde of zombies floods the island like senior citizens hitting a buffet on a Sunday afternoon. Much like the Greatest Generation, we decide to hold up in an abandoned Ryan's restaurant in order to make our final stand. It's because you're a baby, you're scared. Be a man.
They're coming through the window.
I don't know how they're coming through these windows, they're metal, bro.
We're all gonna die. I don't know.
Dude, that is a metal bar. Calm down.
Chill out.
Calm down. There we go. Okay, so they can get through. They can get through. Okay, I'm gonna need you guys to do a little something. Dude, I don't need you to be me. Just shoot some people, dude. There you go, dude. You got a boomstick. All right, use the boomstick. Oh, come on. Dude. Dude, I'm tired of covering for you right now, man. Oh, what is that? Cure for the afflicted. Defeat 100 afflicted in the main campaign. Too easy. Too easy, fam. Like, did you really think that I wasn't gonna be, you know, just stacking bodies? All right, I'm not the run past them type. Just when the zombies began to overrun our hideout, one of our new friends named Pedro is grabbed by the horde and scared so intensely that he loads his britches full of manure and literally transforms into a zombie. Okay, dude, eat him. You can have him, bro. Dude, you can have him. Not even joking.
Pedro?
See how his bracelet changes
To the color of fear.
I've got you!
It means he's not the one.
Oh, shitballs. Rather than stay and fight Pedro to the death, Claire and Moira decide to GTFO with Claire's boyfriend just in time for him to distract the horde so that we are free to venture further into the island. This island of misfit zombies is full of bloaters, MC Hammers, and a little girl named Natalia.
You must be so scared. I know I am. My name's Moira. See? We're like sisters. Everything's okay now. What's your friend's name?
Lottie.
Come on.
Okay.
Natalia instantly proves to be a useful addition to the crew with her ability to open otherwise unopenable doors. But just when you think this duo is about to become a trio, Gabe, the pilot from earlier, crashes his helicopter into a building, and during the chaos, somebody kidnaps Natalia.
Babe, get out of there.
My escape is death, but not this one.
Claire? We lost the girl.
Clearly, Natalia was able to eventually escape her captors because in present time she is directing Barry to the tower that we seen earlier. How exactly she manages to escape her captors is a mystery because while Natalia is running around the island in nothing more than her pajamas, fully grown men are dropping dead like flies and turning into horrific monsters.
Natalia, get back!
Okay, let's try this again. Let's go. You just watch out there, darling. Just don't get hit by this a-hole. Dude. This guy is just eating up my ammo, bro. Oh, don't even. Now you done pissed me off. You hurt the girl. You hurt the girl. Okay, give me your fucking drill, a-hole. Killing Pedro unlocks the drill and allows us to open up a shortcut that leads directly to the tower. At this point in the timeline, the tower is actually abandoned, but what lies in waiting at the base of the tower is enough to make your skin crawl.
Wesker.
She's so scary. I can't stand her.
Who? The woman here with Wesker?
That is Wesker. Alex Wesker.
2 Weskers? You gotta be shitting me.
I'm assuming it's I'm assuming his sister.
So you finally came. Not
Oh, dude, I'm loving this game. Oh, I'm loving this game so much. I didn't know if I was going to like this game or not. I really didn't know, but oh my gosh, this is slowly creeping into like the top. Like the tops of it. Scared to death. Clear episode 2. So we officially have at least 3 trophies. 2 gimme trophies, and then the one for killing 100 enemies. And like, come on fam, it's me. I'm gonna kill 100 enemies. But yeah, let's go baby. At the revelation that Wesker's sister has something to do with this island, we go back in time to when the tower was still being used. As Claire and Moira continue their journey, we find a note that tells us to investigate a factory further in the island. This factory is full of zombies, death traps, and Saw-inspired puzzles that once completed, destroys the entire factory. But the way you're supposed to do it is you're supposed to use Moira from over there and look over the wall, and you can see.
Was it good for you too?
Was it good for you too? I can't believe you decided to drop a sexual innuendo there. That's hilarious. While blowing up the factory certainly looked cool, it forced us to utilize the sewer system to continue our journey, and not even an NRA card-carrying sewer hobo was going to stop us. Holy crap. With the tower being on the other side of the sewer hobo's mansion, it wasn't long before we were climbing the steps of the tower and discovering that Claire has a horrible taste in men.
This list, Neil had it at the party. Barton, Chavez, Redfield. It's got all our names on it. No, he sold Terra Save out.
Claire, I'm really sorry. Hey, look.
As if discovering that your boyfriend was cheating on you with Wesker wasn't bad enough, Neil doubles down on his betrayal by turning into a methed out version of the Incredible Hulk.
Ouroboros, it's not death. It's
Oh. With the breakup now official, Claire and Moira take turns attacking the meth-credible Hulk. While Claire gets to shoot him to her heart's content, Moira is restricted to burning him with the flashlight. But just like any boss fight in Resident Evil, if you shoot the glowing pimples long enough, the boss will eventually die. There we go. I got him. I got him. Let's go, baby.
I just want this to be over.
I told you, it was never going to work between us, buddy. Okay, but he didn't melt. Just get in the elevator and hope that he's dead? As our ex-boyfriend lied, dying on the floor, Claire and Moira hop on the elevator, hoping to catch Alex Wesker before she manages to escape. Unfortunately, fate had much different plans.
Apparently, this is our stop. Let's see what's outside.
Or let's don't. That sounds like a horrible idea. Yeah. As we ride Neil through the sky like old times, our knife buried deep in his chest, he splatters on the floor, but somehow manages to get the upper hand. That is until Claire picks up her pistol and shows Neil why you don't mess with a Redfield. Just when you forgot about Daddy Barry, we are snapped back into his story as Natalia stares into the face of another monster. This monster turns out to be the mutated version of Alex Wesker. But before Alex can get to killing, her minions show up and Daddy Barry is forced to take action.
Barry, over there.
I'll kill you later.
Despite escaping seemingly untouched, Natalia hurts her ankle, and as Barry gives her a piggyback ride, he explains that Moira hates him because she accidentally shot her sister while playing with one of Barry's guns.
I'm the one that drove us apart. I messed up real bad as a father. She and Polly were playing in the house. I forgot to lock up my guns, and Moira,
Yep, I knew it.
Polly had an accident.
I knew it.
Was it Moira's fault?
No, it was mine. But I raised my voice at her, and I guess I never really got around to taking the blame.
Despite the family issues in the Burton household, Moira opened up just enough sewer tunnels during her trek through the sewers that Barry was able to snag some inventory upgrades and a new trophy. You can stealth kill who? Hey, a ripple in time. Obtain the item that lies beyond the gate in the sewers in Barry's episode 3. So I'm assuming that's like a really good part or something? Really? That's all I had to do to get that trophy? Oh, that is why I opened the valves. Because the valve was right there, and you had to open it to get back there. Okay, so it wasn't a waste of time to spin those 2 valves. During this trek through the sewers, Barry and Natalia realized that the homeless man from earlier had been living here for years. Even before Alex infected the prison with the T-Phobos virus. We also stumble across Moira's phone, and we get to hear a final message that she left for Barry.
Mom, Bobby, it's me. I think this is the end. I wanted to tell you I love you. Very. Daddy. I'm sorry, I was the bad daughter.
No, you're not the bad one.
Barry.
It's gonna make me tear up.
I'm here. Let's go.
With Barry's spirit reinvigorated to find his daughter or die trying, it was time to press on and find a way out of this dump. After what felt like hours of opening gates with Natalia while Barry schwacked hordes of zombies, we finally escaped the sewers and found ourselves in a mining camp that was home to at least one tentacle mommy. Okay, there she is. There she is. Dude, I told you it was a tentacle mommy.
What the hell is that?
And I'm only calling her a tentacle mommy because I'm assuming that's Arena. How about you hold my flame bottles? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Schwacking the tentacle mommy might have opened up the exit to the mining camp, but it definitely wasn't the end of our duo's problems. Just as the pair was making their way off into the sunset, Alex appears out of nowhere and almighty pushes Barry right out of existence. After doing so, she immediately sets her eyes on mutilating Natalia, a task that proves to be much scarier than she originally intended.
I'll crush you with my bare hands.
What the hell just happened? She she scared Alex? Do we actually get to see Alex Wesker for once? Final episode, Metamorphosize. Hey, conquered the fear. Clear episode 3. So another gimme trophy. But hey, that's still a good day. That is still a good day. Remember when Natalia got kidnapped in episode 2? Well, she was actually kidnapped by Alex Wesker so that she could inhabit a new body and gain immortality. We only find this out after Claire and Moira sit through one of the longest and unskippable monologues in Resident Evil history. A monologue which coincidentally ends with Alex Wesker cashing in her own afterlife insurance policy.
I will share in his fate, and then I will surpass him.
It's bulletproof.
Escape.
Oh, shit!
Just like that.
Balls! While that might be one of the most over-dramatic yet anticlimactic finish to a game ever made, it starts a self-destruct sequence that requires Claire and Moira to move heaven and earth in their attempt to escape the tower. I'm assuming that's why that was there, huh? Oh! I do not like glasps. I gasped. Defeat 20 glasps in the main campaign. I mean, I'm okay with it. I got a trophy out the deal, so, you know, dying a couple extra times for a trophy? That's a fair trade in my book. Let's go, baby.
You're gonna make it!
You're gonna make it. How about we're gonna make it? Oh.
No! Don't you fucking dare! Moira! Oh, God.
I gotta go. I gotta go, right? Yeah, I have to save myself, right?
God, help me.
Yeah, we can go to therapy after this. Just jump. With Moira being buried under piles of rubble, we enter a dream flashback that explains how Barry found out that Moira became trapped on the island. Apparently, after Claire was rescued, she told Barry the devastating news that Moira didn't make it off the island alive. Despite this revelation, Barry refuses to accept it and ventures once more into the island, which ultimately leads him to an underground mansion. There's a mansion down here?
It's like a movie. I wish I could live here.
Speak for yourself. I've had my fill of mansions.
I think everybody that's played a Resident Evil game has had their fill of mansions. Like, there is always a mansion section. And it always looks like the same mansion every time. It just wouldn't be a real Resident Evil game unless it included a mansion section. In fact, the only thing more common than mansions in Resident Evil are helicopter endings.
it's worth it.
This makes like what, the 7th Resident Evil where it ends and you flying into the sunset with a helicopter? Like honestly, how many Resident Evils actually end with us going on a helicopter talking about the future into the sunset? This has got to be at least 5. Anyways, hiding in the basement laboratory of this underground mansion is Alex Wesker, who has run out of test subjects and decides to try infecting herself. Before the final transformation into her fugly phase can be completed, Barry shows up and lets her know who her daddy is.
It's not enough to live. I want to transcend.
Oh!
Holy fuck. You can't have her, she Wesker.
What the hell is she? The final boss fight of the game is actually really easy if you prep yourself accordingly. In perfect Barry fashion, I made sure that my backpack was full of nothing but splody bottles and magnum bullets, which ended the final boss fight before it could really begin. Okay, she died, right? That's her dying? That's her dying? There we go, baby. Okay. She just ripped her freaking heart out.
Natalia, what are you?
Natalia? Now you can call me Alex.
No, don't make me do it!
Make you do what, Barry?
God damn it, Natalia.
So obviously he didn't do it. I was wrong about Moira, but I was right about Natalia. She's now Alex Wesker. A bounty hunter get a total of 50,000 BP. True or false? Clear episode 4. And as I said, I don't think you get a trophy for beating the game on any difficulty. That should have been the last, like, story-based gimme trophy right there for clearing episode 4. So, we beat the game for the first time. It only took me right at about 10 hours. So that's actually a pretty good time, I think. It's like an average of 2.5 hours a chapter. So, I'll take that. After officially beating the game for the first time, I decided to start in on the next playthrough and focus on collecting all of the miscellaneous trophies and ensuring that I tried to get the secret ending. Revelations 2 is notorious for having tons of miscellaneous trophies and 12 trophies just for beating each chapter on each of the 3 game modes. The first miscellaneous trophy I got was for killing an enemy with a combo attack. Oh, yeah. Now that's teamwork. Have Moira stun an enemy and Claire follow up with a physical attack in the main campaign. Too easy. The next trophy was for beating the first chapter the hard way and not using the fire statue during the prison break sequence. I figured the easiest way to do this was to kill every single enemy in the prison. Too bad for me, this section has an infinite spawn rate. Claire, I'm not asking for much. Just keep this guy off my back. There it is. I don't know how I managed to do that. Oh, okay, that was insane. I didn't realize they were infinite. I thought I could just kill those dudes and it'd be fine. Who needs fire? Escape from the detention center in Claire's episode 1 without using the flamethrower bust. Easier said than done. I didn't realize there was an infinite spawn of those dudes. That's actually not the easiest thing in the world, but I mean, it's also not the hardest thing in the world, so one less trophy. After beating the game legit by tanking my way through the game, it only seemed natural that I try my hand at stealth. It was surprisingly easy to kill 20 enemies and snag another trophy in the process.
You just let me handle this one.
Hey, look at that. From the shadows, defeat 20 enemies with stealth attacks in the main campaign. Let's go, baby. We just stacking the miscellaneous trophies. I got the next trophy for working on my Joker run, where I used nothing but the flashlight and the crowbar. I mean, I know a lot. But I don't know that answer, fam. Like I said, I'm not a DLC guy, so... Ooh! I can do blunt weapons, use Moira's crowbar to defeat 50 enemies in the main campaign. I honestly thought that was going to take me a lot longer, not all the way to the second chapter. But, hey, we got it. So, technically, I don't have to use Moira. I mean, I still do. I've still got to use Moira to, like, stun guys. There was another trophy for making sure that I killed Pedro with Claire and Moira before we got to the berry section. Pedro, I'm sorry, bro. Defeat Mutant Pedro in Claire's episode 2. So, I mean, he wasn't hard, and now he's dead. So we're good. Next trophy. I wasn't joking when I said this game was loaded with miscellaneous trophies. And this next one is required to get the secret ending. In order to get this ending, you must have Moira kill Neil with the pistol during the Meth Credible Hulk boss fight. This is the moment. I gotta make sure I do not mess this up. Come on, Moira. Get your ass over there. Did she say what I think she just said? Did she just tell him to go suck on a dildo?
You did it.
The next 3 trophies in the game were for completing cumulative tasks like killing 100 enemies with the knife, knifing around, baby! Defeat 100 enemies with the knife in the main campaign. I mean, that's probably not a cumulative trophy. I don't think a lot of people are going to accumulate that without trying, but I mean, I technically did. As long as you knife the little bug enemies, it's really not that bad. Saving your partner 10 times. Oh, you jackwagon. What the heck? Friend indeed. Save your captured partner 10 times in the main campaign? I don't even quite understand. I mean, technically, I guess any time they have like that little emblem above their head and you kill or hit the enemy, it counts, because that pre-planned explosive, I think, is the only thing that saved me there. But anyway, another trophy. I'll take it. I ain't gonna throw it away. In killing 100 revenants, hey, well, I unlocked the samurai edge. Hey, look at that! Revenant Reaper. Defeat 100 revenants in the main campaign. So I guess this miscellaneous run wasn't bad after all. I might have missed a lot of trophies, but I didn't miss that one. By having Moira kill Neil earlier in the game, you will unlock her badass form, and she will help you defeat Alex Wesker at the very end of the game. It also unlocks an entirely new section of the boss fight that features Claire sniping Alex from a helicopter before we unlock the good ending where everybody lives happily ever after. Oh, hell yeah. And wouldn't you know it, they're leaving in a chopper. With both endings behind us, it's time to set our eyes on the most annoying trophy in the game. This trophy requires that we beat the first level using nothing but the knife. This means absolutely no follow-up attacks, and if your partner attacks even a single enemy, they will void the trophy. After hours of attempting this trophy, I discovered that the easiest way to get the trophy was to just run through the level and ignore all of the enemies. Beer and nachos sounds amazing right now, not gonna lie. Okay, come on, baby. That was so perfect. I played 100% by the rules here. Don't jip me. Yes, there it is! There it is! I got so bummed a second. I got so bummed there for a second. I was like, gosh damn it. I freaked it up again. I fudged it up again. And then it just hit me with like, I had hit X one more time. And we got it, baby. I've been struggling with this particular trophy for like 3 hours. I know it's a bronze. All right, nobody should get excited over a bronze trophy. But this is quite literally like the 3rd hour I've been going for this trophy. So let's freaking go, baby. Oh, yeah. And I got a perfect S. The next playthrough required for this game is the dreaded medals run. Medals are by far the most time-consuming portion of this game. They are earned through completing specific challenges on each level. While there is no limit to the number of medals you can earn on a single run of the episode, the game does not track your progress until you beat the level. Which means if you fail to complete any medal challenge, you have to complete the entire level over again. While this seems to be a very daunting task, it inevitably allows you to unlock buckets of miscellaneous trophies while working towards these 4 gold trophies. Okay, was there another guy, right?
Forget about him, just run!
Hey, flashlight duty, baby! Let's go! Use Moira's light to stun 50 enemies in the main campaign. So let's go, baby! It's a trophy dump right now. Let's go! Yeah, it should be the Become a Member tab. Hey! And stay down. Perform 50 follow-ups in the main campaign. Like I said, it's just a trophy tsunami coming in here. Just tidal waves of trophies right now. Let's go, baby. Finally hitting a stride. All I had to do was get that knife-only trophy off my back, and now we're cooking. Come on, get out the door, get out the door, get out the door, get out the door, get out the door. Hey, holy guacamole, fish in a barrel. Defeat 5 enemies with 1 exploding bottle or 1 firebomb bottle in the main campaign. I completely forgot that was a trophy, but it worked, so we know we at least got 5 kills there. So that's good news. How about Crash Bandicoot? Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing Crash. It's been suggested. And there it is, baby. Line them up. Defeat 2 enemies with 1 shot in the main campaign. A 2-for-1 special. That's what I'm talking about. I knew that was going to be easy. I didn't think I'd get it on the first try, but I knew it was going to be easy. Okay? So there we go. Another one down. Now we just got to get the gimmick boxes and push through to the end here. Okay, let's see if that was the 2 gimmick boxes we needed. It was, and that right there should be the trophy. Only good guys win medals, get all medals in episode 1. And that actually took me 4 hours. I wasn't going for it the entire 4 hours, so if I take the first hour and a half out of the video, 2.5 hours to clean up medals for this. That's just level 1. So I can definitely tell this getting all the medals is going to be what infinitely extends this trophy run. As you can see, I unlocked 4 additional trophies while grinding my way to completing all of the medals in just the first episode. And episode 1 is actually one of the easier episodes. In fact, I spent the next 15 hours grinding out medals and only earned a grand total of 4 more trophies in the process. Okay, that had to have been 8. There it is, baby. Defeated 8 enemies with sub-weapons, and that should be the last medal for Chapter 2, so we can officially move on to Chapter 3. There it is, baby. Get all medals in episode 2. So now we can officially move on to chapter 3. I've been stuck on this chapter for like 8 hours. There it is. Defeat 10 enemies with sub-weapons. So that should be a trophy right there. There it is, baby. Sweet, sweet golden medal. Get all medals in episode 3, which means we only got to get all the medals for one more episode, and then we're done with the medal collecting, which is probably the worst part of this playthrough so far. Hey, what the heck is that for? Routes of Future Past. Complete both routes through the landfill and Barry's episode 4. So I guess you just have to go down either side, because I'm pretty sure in Claire's section previously to this, I sprinted past the little lever. So that's nice to know. It's nice to know it's real nice and easy to get. But that should have been the last medal. Okay, that should have been the last medal. Defeat 5 enemies with a follow-up attack. I am 99% certain that that did it. There we go, baby. I'm not leaving without my medal. Get all medals in episode 4. So that means that I've done every medal in the game. Despite trying my damnedest to unlock miscellaneous trophies while going for every medal, the medals usually require too many resources or killing every enemy in each level in a very specific manner. So I ended up just replaying episodes later to get the remaining miscellaneous trophies. Hey, there it is. Okay, what you can't see can kill you. Defeat 6 or more Glasps in the monument in Claire's episode 4 on normal difficulty or higher. So, that one actually was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. You just gotta go slow. That also means that now we gotta run like the Dickens. These next 4 trophies were all cumulative and were for killing enemies in very specific ways. I found the best areas for each kill type and just kept restarting from the checkpoint so I could keep racking up kill totals much, much faster. See, those dudes with the helmets are the ones that really like to jump. Hey, there they are. Fudge them up. Defeat 50 enemies with physical attacks in the main campaign. And just because Claire is so damn proficient at it, she gets a little trophy emblem with her sexy foot roundhouse kicking the zombie in the face. Let's go, baby. What else we got? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. I'll try that again. Let's go. Let's go. I gotta get one more. Why is this guy so much harder than the yellow shirt dude? The yellow shirt dude was easy. Like, he told me when he was jumping like 20 feet before he jumped. There it is, baby. Unfriendly skies. Shoot down 30 afflicted in mid-jump in the main campaign. Let's go, baby!
Hole here.
Sometimes I wake up early in the morning just to pick up a brick and smash a zombie's head in. Not even gonna lie. Sometimes if I don't get to brick a zombie to death, like, my day just isn't gonna be good enough. For some reason, the pure ecstasy that I feel whenever I play as a 12-year-old girl, pick up a brick, and smash a zombie's brains in is kind of just unrivaled. Like, if I was going to compare this to something, like if I had to compare bricking zombies to death with a 12-year-old to anything in the world, I would probably liken it to tasting a bacon cheeseburger for the first time ever. Just pure ecstasy exploding in my mouth. And there you have it. Bricklayer, defeat 20 enemies with a brick as Natalia in the main campaign. And my favorite trophy has now been knocked out. Now, what was I going for after this? There she is. That was my gate, asshole. That's vandalism, man. Okay, here we go. This room? Haha! He was behind door number 1. And there we go, baby. Disarmed. Destroy 30 Revenant's weapon arms. Too easy. Too easy for Daddy Barry. After grinding out all of the miscellaneous trophies, it was time for the countdown mode runs. Countdown mode isn't very hard, but it does have a timer that constantly runs down. And once the timer reaches 0, you fail the mission. The spawns are usually pretty forgiving, and after each major cutscene, there is usually a blue time extension you can destroy that adds time to your timer. But if you are not careful, you can accidentally soft lock yourself and make it impossible to beat the level.
That's a ventilation system.
Of course.
If we can get it working, it might clear out the gas.
Of course, it makes me stop running. Ugh.
That's a ventilation system. If we can get it working, it might clear.
It just freaking soft locked me. You're shitting me. It soft locked me here?
That's a ventilation system. If we can get it working, it might clear out the gas for us.
Well, we got to start that level over. But as long as you were diligent about moving through the level quickly, each episode can usually be beaten in a single try.
That was a really long way around.
Nope, not that way. Oh, just right here. Okay. Level 1 countdown done. Episode 1, Penal Colony. 25% of the way done with countdown mode, baby. Less talking, more walking. Clear episode 1 in countdown mode. So if you only play the mainline games, does that mean you didn't play like Code Veronica? Because technically it's not numbered. There we go, baby. 15 minutes into the stream and we got 1 trophy down. Clear episode 2 in countdown mode. Let's go, baby. That means we have 2 countdown modes left to go, 2 more levels, the 4 levels of invisible mode, and then like 1 round of raid mode, and we're done. There it is. Okay, look at that. I did not soft lock myself. I had to be smart about it. Had me worried there for a second. Only like 2 or 3 seconds though.
What now?
Because I am still a savage at Rezzies. I am a Rezzy savage. Okay, chapter 3 is done, baby. Chapter 3 is done. As soon as it lets me skip this cutscene. Pedal to the metal, clear episode 3 in countdown mode. So, we only have one more episode of countdown mode. And Barry's section, not gonna lie, Barry's section's gonna be a bit difficult. That should have been it. That should have been it right there. Maybe not. You know, if I wouldn't miss with this, it would be fine. There it is, 300 seconds. And that's it, baby. That's countdown mode right there. Just save a bunch of magnum and a bunch of explosives, and it takes like 30 seconds. It's not skippable until it goes into the pre-render. Pre-render? There it is, baby. Last one. Last one. There it is. You are authorized to panic. Clear episode 4 in countdown mode. Too easy. I'm getting brutally good at this game, so I'm gonna be pleasantly surprised to see how bad invisible mode truly is. After completing each episode on countdown mode, it was time for the hardest run in the game, the dreaded invisible enemy mode run. In this run, the enemies are invisible, which honestly is not that hard to deal with. The problem is that the difficulty is set to the hardest setting, real survival mode. It means that you will die in 2 hits, and there is far less ammo, which normally wouldn't be a problem, but the enemies are invisible, which forces you to use more ammo. However, if you stun the enemies or shoot them, they will stay on screen for a few seconds, allowing you to finish them off. And other than the Big Mac fight in Claire episode 2, none of the episodes were super difficult. Thoughts on the Sonic movies? I love the Sonic movies. I love both the first 2. I was watching a little bit of Knuckles, the TV show, before I hopped on stream. It was pretty good. I'm super stoked for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Once again, I like it because it's not just a rip-off of the game. It's got nods to the game and it's its own thing. Plus, Jim Carrey is an icon. Okay, there we go, baby. Invisible enemy mode chapter 1 is done. And I think I only died like 3 times total, which is pretty good. So that's a quarter of the way done with invisible enemy mode. I don't know why people were saying this was going to be so hard. Not even close to easy. Clear episode 1 in invisible mode. There we have it. Chapter 3, let's go. Hell yeah. I mean, we just cranked out chapter 2 in like 45 minutes, which I thought was going to take me a lot longer today.
Pretty creepy, huh?
I'd rather have infinite bacon from a pig with Deadpool's healing abilities. Yeah, but Deadpool's not in the zombie universe, fam. We got to go with zombie pigs because that's what we're dealing with right now. Would you eat in like zombie pig bacon? It's just zombie bacon's all it is. Are you asking like what's my opinion on eating frogs? Because I've had frog legs before and they're not that bad. I wouldn't say I want to eat frog legs all the time, but I've had frog legs. They're pretty decent. Like, they're decent if they're made right. Okay, so that's chapter 2. We're halfway done with invisible enemy mode. Right there, baby. That's gonna be fun. Clear episode 2 in invisible mode. See, like I said, you don't even have to fight the tentacle mommy up here. Like, you can just run past them. Like I said, I don't need ammo for this level. This level is not ammo intensive. Minus the one little mini boss fight against the tentacle mommy.
What now?
In that first room.
Let's keep at it. We'll have that old bitch cornered soon.
There it is, baby. Chapter 3 is complete. We have one more chapter on invisible enemy mode, and then one raid mode mission, and we're done. That's the platinum. So I'd say we're probably an hour and a half, 2 hours away. Easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I can see undead people. Clear episode 3 in invisible mode. Clearly a Sixth Sense reference. Very, very good movie. M. Night Shyamalan is one of the GOATs. Okay?
And I reject you.
Okay, so the bombs don't do as much damage to her this time around. I have no clue at this point. I didn't even know she could Spider-Man her way out of the vent like that. That's actually kind of impressive. Okay, so she's in the vents right now. I think I got her. That's it, baby. That's it, baby. That's the freaking game. Come get some. All prep, no difficulty. Let's freaking go, baby. Resident Evil King right here. Let's go. Hide in the vent all you freaking want. Oh, dude, that was so... I got a little nervous there at the end, but that was still easy. That was still easy. If you have all your Magnum and you have all your explosives, that's still easy. There's something in here. Clear episode 4 in invisible mode. Let's freaking go! The hardest trophy out of the way early. With the invisible enemy mode completed, all that was left was to relax and enjoy some raid mode. If you played raid mode in Revelations 1, you might be thinking that I must be higher than a kite, but I'm being serious. Raid mode in Revelations 2 is so freaking fun. Capcom fixed 99% of the flaws that dragged raid mode 1 down into the gutters. The levels are just pre-made levels that you play on Resident Evil 6, and they were perfect for raid mode. This game mode was so fun that I didn't even notice if I was getting any trophies or not. All in all, there are 3 trophies for raid mode, and they can be completed in about 45 minutes and are the perfect way to welcome a platinum trophy into your collection. Oh, hell yeah! Where was that in the main campaign? There we go. And that's everybody, baby. Hopefully I don't have to... Do I have to buy my own my own bullets again? Because that was one of the worst parts of raid mode, is I had to buy my own bullets every time. Clear medallion, cleared the mission. Challenge medallion, cleared the mission at or below the recommended level. Cleared the mission without using herb. That is so much better than clear the mission without damage. All right, it is so realistic. Just don't let me use herbs, but don't make it to where I have to take no damage. The no damage bullshit was the worst part of raid mode. And defeat all enemies. So I should have got a Trinity bonus there. A completion medallion. Obtained all medallions at once. There we go. Look at that. It's not that hard. This right here is actually fun. I actually enjoy this version of raid mode instead of despising it. Raiders of the Evil. Clear 1 raid mode mission. I don't know what that stuff was. I honestly don't know what that stuff was. Like the vinyls? Is that like weapons? Is that what it is? You won't be able to use the unevaluated items that you find in treasure boxes. You have to spend money to evaluate them at the item evaluation screen, the jukebox, in order to use them. Oh, so that's how I find out what I got. Okay, cool. I like it. Oh, I mean, I'm going to say a magnum, right? It's got to be a magnum. You know your boy needs a magnum. So this should be a trophy just for evaluating it with the money I got, right? There it is, baby. Jammin'. Evaluate an item in raid mode. So there we go. It's too easy. This is great. Come on, baby. Come on. I don't want to use a heal. I don't want to use a heal for these last 2 dudes. Come on. This is gauntlet mode, baby. This is the last hoorah. And that's it, baby. That right there is gonna be the platinum trophy. Let me just go get all my goodies. Let me get all the goodies. That's it. Platinum number, I think 150 actually. Let's go, baby. We only got 3 left in the Resi series after this. That's got to be the platinum. Come on. Come on, baby. We've been waiting for it. Unlocked Gauntlet 1 on hard. Okay, level 5. I ain't hearing it. I ain't hearing that sweet sound. Come on, baby. That's got to be it. There it is, baby. I saw, I conquered. Clear 1 gauntlet in raid mode. And the never-ending nightmare. Unlock all trophies for Resident Evil Revelations 2. Oh my gosh. This platinum right here has honestly driven Resident Evil Revelations 2 into the top 3 of my favorite Resis of all time. I haven't written them out yet. I don't know what I'm going to rank them, but I guarantee you this platinum is going to be in the top 3. So, when it was all said and done, I achieved the platinum trophy for Resident Evil Revelations 2 in approximately 47 hours, which is about 100 hours faster than its predecessor, Revelations 1. I'll give the Splendiferous Treasure Award for my favorite trophy in the game to I Saw, I Conquered. I absolutely love raid mode for Revelations 2, and this trophy had me playing raid mode for about an hour in order to unlock it. I know that I said I love Mercenaries mode, but I honestly think that Raid 2 might be the best supplementary game mode in the entire Resident Evil series. I'll give the Tarnished Booty Award for my least favorite trophy in the game to Cutting Edge. This trophy is egregiously misleading. It can get voided for even the slightest reason. Seriously, this simple trophy took me nearly 5 hours to complete. But overall, I'll give this platinum a top shelf rating. I enjoyed this platinum from start to finish. Even with the grindy nature of some of the trophies, the overall experience is one of the best in the Resident Evil series. I can assure you that this game will give Code Veronica or Resident Evil 0 a run for its money as the most underrated game in the series any day of the week. If you're enjoying these videos, make sure you check out my second channel, PGS Bossed. This channel includes my entire back catalog of baby me playing horror games, and I will be posting gameplay and DLC videos exclusively to this channel. If you liked this video and want to see more like it, click the video that pops up on screen. If you would like a more in-depth trophy guide for this platinum, click the playlist on the right.